Almost 400 people asked me to read this letter, and I cannot tag that amount of people, unfortunately. But I hope this pops up on your FYP. If you're an African, please listen up. This is King Leopold's letter to the Christian missionaries back in 1883. Reverends, fathers, and dear compatriots, the task that is given to fulfill is very delicate and requires much tact. You will go certainly to evangelize, but your evangelization must inspire above all Belgium interests. Your principal objective in our mission in the Congo is never to teach the niggers to know God. This they know already. This is for everyone who always says, thank God for colonialism because it brought us God, and you can't know God and know your ancestors at the same time. Your colonizer knew that it was possible. Your colonizer knew. But anyways, let's go. They speak and submit to a Mungu, one Nzambi, one Nzakomba, and what else I don't know. They know that to kill, to sleep with someone else's wife, and to insult is bad. Have courage to admit it. You're not going to teach them what they know already. Your essential is to facilitate the task of administrators and industrials, which means you will go to interpret the gospel in a way that it will be the best to protect your interests in that part of the world. For these things, you have to keep watch on disinteresting our savages from the richness that is plenty in their ground. To avoid that, they get interested in it and make you murderous competition and dream one day to overthrow you. Your knowledge of the gospel will allow you to find texts ordering and encouraging followers to love poverty. Like happier are the poor because they will inherit heaven, and it is difficult for the rich to enter the kingdom of God. You have to detach from them and make them disrespect everything which makes them affront us. I make reference to their mystic system and their fetish warfare protection, which they pretend not to want to abandon, and you must do everything in your power to make it disappear. If you know your history or read a lot, you'll know that our forefathers used to consult spiritual leaders or spiritual practitioners, like your healers or whatever, each time they went into warfare so that they would be able to protect themselves. But anyways, let's go. Your action will be directed essentially to the younger one, for they won't revolt when the recommendations of the priest is contradictory to the teachings of their parents. The children have to obey what the missionary recommends, who is the father of their soul. You must singularly insist on their total submission and obedience. Avoid developing the spirit in schools. Teach students how to read, not to reason. There, dear patriots, are some of the principles that you must apply. You will find many other books which will be given to you at the end of this conference. He was referring to the Berlin conference, and this is why I always say I have beef with the Bible. Okay, because certain things were written in there specifically to control the masses. Evangelize the niggers so that they stay forever in submission to the white colonialists, so that they never revolt against the restraints that they are undergoing. Recite every day, happy are those who are weeping, for the kingdom of God is for them. Convert always the blacks by using the whip. Keep their women in 9 months of submission to work freely for us. Force them to pay you in recognition, goats, chicken, or eggs every time you visit their villages. And make sure niggers never become rich. Sing every day that it's impossible for the rich to enter heaven. Make them pay taxes every week at Sunday Mass. Use the money supposed for the poor to use for flourishing business centers. Institute a confessional system which allows you to be good detectives, denouncing any black with a different consciousness contrary to that of the decision maker. Teach the niggers to forget their heroes and adore ours only. Never present a chair to a black that comes to visit you. Don't give him more than one cigarette. Don't invite him for supper, even if he gives you a chicken every time you arrive at his house. And I want to tell you guys that Leopold won. Because even today, some of the things he told the missionaries to teach us and to drill into our minds are still, they're still useful for the colonizer. They're still useful for the colonizer till this day. Yes. I want you guys to reflect. Then some of you are going to comment in here with a lot of cognitive dissonance, which is fine. But I want you to sit back and just think about it. I love you guys, ne? I love you guys. Mwah.